Hindi ako sanay sa ganitong weather. Yun yung una kong gusto sabihin. Yung pangalawa, pasensya po, na-late ako ng konti kasi may mga ka-meeting pa ako kaya na-late ng konti at hindi ko rin alam ask for directions. Kaya yung mga kasamahan ko, si Rosa at saka si Fortunata at saka yung mga kasamahan galing sa Switzerland, nakasalubong ko while waiting for Uber. Sabi nila, Pinoy? O di sabi ko, opo, saan kayo pupunta? Doon po, dito bale. Sabay na ako sa inyo. Ganun po yung Pinoy. What I like about Pinoy is that you're anywhere and everywhere. And as you are anywhere and everywhere, you're always proud to be Pinoy. And I would like to say that because we're always proud to be Pinoy. This morning, and this is I hope you don't mind, the sad part of what I'm going to say. This morning, I came across with several videos, and then there was this press con of PRRD patungkol doon sa Pinoy na namatay ata o ginahasa sa Middle East. Hindi ko na sasabihin yung bansa. And he was really so sad and angry about what happened. And he felt responsible na mayroong mga ganong klaseng pangyayari sa isang Pinoy labas ng bansa. But the government always sees to it to extend any possible assistance to bring that Pinoy or Pinay back home. Okay? Habang tinitingnan ko, I really felt sad, really sad. Kasi merong isang Pinoy, matanda na, no? At dinampot at nilipat sa ibang bansa. And that's the irony of it all. You know, when I was told I'm going to say something before you today, hindi ko naisip yung sinabi ko ngayon kasi nakita ko lang kanina umaga. Pero I like to say something about the man whom I've known since 1973. Matagal-tagal na rin po. High school pa ako. At kabyat lang, disclaimer, wala akong ikukwento patungkol sa kanyang kaso because we're not supposed to say anything about it. So I will make kwento about PRRD. Rudy or Digong or Mayor or PRRD. Sa totoo lang, ayaw niyang he doesn't want to be called president. Kahit na naging presidente siya. At sinasabi niya, binubulungan niya sa kabila, huwag niyo na akong tawaging presidente. But there has to be a title that he has to be called. So sabi niya, mayor na lang. Kaya every time he is introduced, may mga protocol dyan. No? When he is introduced in an event, the highest government official in the room will introduce him. And he is always introduced as, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte. That is what he wants to be called, Mayor. Ganun po kasimple yung tao. Ganun din po kasimple yung unang-una kong nakita back in 1973. I'd like to share this a little bit on how I came to know him because when he first passed the bar in 1973, si Nanay Suling, yung mother niya, came to the law office of my father. Yung papa ko, abogado din. Ako, abogado din. Abogado ni Mayor ngayon. Pero si Nanay Suling came to see my father and asked if Mayor Rudy or Attorney Rudy then can work in the law firm of my father. So that's how I came to know him the first time. And he credited my father to be his mentor. Marami siyang kinakwento, hindi ko na sasabihin dito. Hangang-hanga siya sa papa ko. And I think that's life. it comes in full circle. That years after, when he became mayor, congressman, mayor again for a long time, and then eventually became president, baliktad yung mundo. Ako naman ang hangang-hanga sa kanyang ginawa. Hindi lang po sa siyudad ng Davao, kung hindi po sa buong bansa, at lalong-lalo na, more than 90% of our Filipinos working abroad, lalong-lalo na sa mga Pinoy na nagtatrabaho sa labas ng bansa. Palagi niyang sinasabi in small talks that we have together, ang iniisip niya, kayo, yung mga nagtatrabaho sa labas.
Yes. Duterte!
Duterte! Duterte! Duterte! Duterte!
Bring him home!
Bring him home! Bring him home!
Sensya na po.
We love you, attorney! We support you all the way!
Kasi hanggang ngayon, hindi pa tapos yung, hindi pa ubos. Naubos yung. I can only say that he does not deserve the treatment that he's getting now from this government. There has been a lot of characterization of the man. Marami silang masasabi sa tao at lalong-lalo na sa mga kritiko, ang makikita lang nila yung isang bagay na hindi, yung isang bagay, patungkol dito ngayon, hindi ko na i-elaborate. Pero yung isang bagay na hindi pa nila makikita yung kumpletong kwento. Pero yung karamihan dyan, 90 to 90% of what this man is all about and what he did for the country, yan po ang hindi nakikita ng pagkaliit-liit na segment ng bansa. Kayo po, karamihan dito sa ngayon, at lalong-lalo na sa Pilipinas, mas nakikita nila yung kabuuan ng pagkatao ni Mayor Rudy. Kaya grabe, dagsaan ang ating paniniwala, dagsaan yung pagmamahal sa tao, at pati ako na nakilala ko siya for many years, hindi ako makapaniwala na nung March 28, we had the biggest global birthday celebration of one man. Thanks to you here and everyone else here. Akala ko nga mga 60 locations all across the world. Nabunyag na rin ng gobyerno, 240 locations across the world pala. Pero ang problema, ang binigay nila na numero, 60,000 lang. Yun lang ang sinabi. Pero sa Davao pa lang, which is the epicenter of the global birthday celebration of Tatay Digong, mahigit 300,000 na ang dumalo. At hindi rin sila nagpapahuli, kagaya nung nakita ko sa video nung nakaraan na nag-birthday si Tatay Digong, nagle-lechon kay rito, ay doon din nagle-lechon na libre sa Davao. Pero hindi ka lang talaga kukulangin yung ilang lechon na nagpalibre dahil sa dami ng tao. So, sa ngayon, nagpapasalamat ako on behalf of the family and on behalf of our family especially sa tuloy at patuloy na inyong suporta at pagmamahal po sa bayan for that matter and for Tatay Digong. Let us to continue to pray for him, for his continued good health, his wisdom, his perseverance, na he would be able to overcome what he has been going through right now. At sinasabi niya palagi ito. If you notice, last year sa harap ng Senado, sa harap ng Kongreso, I was with him, beside him, at sinasabi niyang haharapin ko ito. Pero sa maling akala namin haharapin namin doon, dito pala. But nevertheless, he have always believed that he will face these trials that he has, no? Yun siguro ang gusto kong maiwatig sa inyo for now. At again, thank you very much sa pagdalo nyo rito. Talagang kararating ko lang kahapon, as I've said, and nabubusog na yung puso ko. Nakikita ko kayo rito na talagang todo suporta. Alam mo kung nandito siya ngayon? Kung nandito siya ngayon, magtatanong siya na, ba't nandito kayo? Kasi nagtatrabaho kayo eh. Diba? Ayaw niya na things like this at mababawasan yung sweldo nyo. And it's something like really that makes me say na you really love him because you really have gone beyond your means, beyond your time to be here and to show solidarity with the one man who made a difference in the lives of so many in our country and or to Filipinos all across the world.